Bell, and this is the Hot Rod Show. On the show this week, we have the Nostalgias at Mary, and we have Automania from Auckland. And I'm not going to get into too much. I'm just going to say the Nostalgias are brought to you by the Bay Rodders in Tauranga and Bethlehem Coachlines. And Automania is just crazy. Let's go check it out. Well, anyway, here we are at the Nostalgias. I'm here with Russell. Russell's the wheel stand champion of the Nostalgias for 2019. Yeah, hey, that was pretty good, eh? You know?
Good entertainment.
Yeah. Now, like that car, you built that in what was it, 2 weeks or 3 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks. That's fast, isn't it, eh?
Yeah.
So like you know, when you did the wheel stand, what time did you actually end up doing down the strip?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
13, something
13?
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter, eh? I mean, that was the most spectacular thing here yesterday, man. That was just absolutely amazing. Then Dave Best, we went out and did an almost close one, you know. So you broke a little something too.
Oh, I beat the front axle and blew the front tyre off.
Oh, really? Yeah. So have much of a bend in the axle, or?
Yeah, lots.
Yeah.
And it's 9mm thick axle.
Oh, really? Man, there's a bit of weight coming down, eh? But you're not a light car.
No. Yeah. We sort of figured it'd bend the axle. We got it high enough that you can fix an axle.
Well, hey, look, if you want to know where to find Russell, go to the toy shop. It's toyshop.co.nz, toyshed.co.nz, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Something like that, yeah, toyshed.co.nz. It's in Rotorua anyway, that's Rotor Vegas, as you might call it. Thanks, Russell. Awesome. Thanks for that yesterday, eh?
No worries, mate.
Made everybody's day.
It made my day as well.
Yeah, woohoo! Well, here we are down at the Nostalgias at Mary Drag Strip, and here with Carl Boniface, and one of New Zealand's most iconic floppers, you know. So, Carl, would you like to tell us a little bit about your car, your engine, you know?
All right, so we're running a Nitro Nostalgia funny car. The engine is just a cast iron Chevy block, cast iron heads, 871 supercharger on there at the moment. We normally run a 6, but I broke that a while ago. And just basic fuel injection and nitromethane, of course, that's where the power comes from.
Well,
so,
how much nitro have you got in there? What percentage?
We run around 80 to 90, depending on the day and what we want to do.
And what's the other 10%?
Methanol.
Methanol, okay.
Yeah.
And so like when you do your burnout, like at the start, you're running you're running on a different fuel system, aren't you?
We run it on a primary fuel system, so the hat nozzles only.
Yeah.
That's just to save the amount of fuel that goes through the motor, so we don't wash the bores. Yeah. And also just so we don't use so much fuel stock, because that's expensive stuff. So we do the burnout on the hat nozzles only, and then just as we go into line, into stage, we activate the port nozzles as well, and it essentially doubles the fuel volume, and that's when you hear the idle get a bit angrier, I guess.
Starts to cackle.
Yeah, so the big show cars, they have 2 fuel pumps sometimes, and they'll activate the second fuel pump as they go into the line, but of course we're with the budget model, so we just do it.
But I mean, you do it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Good.
So how many cubic inch?
438 cubic inch, so it's a 454 block with a 427 crank and 60 power over.
Okay.
And that's pretty typical of what they were running back in the day. So the whole car is reasonably authentic for what they were running in the 1970s in the States. So there's no electronics on it. We have an oil pressure gauge.
Yeah.
It's our engine management system to know what's going on.
Those old Chi-Town Hustler and like all those, you know, Jungle Jim and all those guys in America, right?
Yeah, that's what we're trying to recreate really from that era, because it was simple and it was fun.
Yeah, like old Max Baker here used to have the Camel funny car.
Yeah, that's right.
Scallywag.
Yeah, yeah, no, there's a lot of history in those cars.
Yeah. Oh, well, hey, thank you so much.
Cheers, Doug.
And thanks, Ting Tools, and big time thanks to Castrol for helping Carl, you know, get down the track and back up to the start line again. And Renaissance beer. Might as well have Renaissance.
Beer's good.
Beer's good all the time. Well, anyway, here we are down at Mary Dragway, and this is, you know, for the Bay Riders Nostalgia. I'm here with Michael. Michael, can you tell us a bit about your machine here, please?
We run a 560 blown alcohol big block shed.
That's a good size, isn't it? 560?
Yeah, 560 is not a bad size.
it is all about size, isn't it? Hey?
Oh, when it comes to this, it's set in a 1966 GTO Pontiac body.
Yeah.
It's best to date so far is 7.7.
7.7. That you behind the wheel?
Yep.
What does it feel like when you take off, you know, and run a 7.7?
It's insane.
It's insane, yeah.
Yeah, it's just great.
But it's impossible to describe, isn't it?
It is, and I've taken a few passengers now.
Have you?
A passenger seat in it.
You run a taxi service down to the end of the drag strip.
We do.
Yeah.
And,
do you charge them?
Everybody just can't believe the launch on it. It's just insane. It's such a heavy car, and the way it picks up and gets off the line, it's insane.
Well, what sort of torque you're putting out, do you know?
We must be around 1200.
1200, yeah.
Somewhere around there.
That's picking the pants stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, that certainly puts you back in the seat.
So how long have you been racing?
Most of my life.
Most of your life. Well, I can see you like in your mid-50s now.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, had this one for I started off with a 540 nitrous motor in it.
Okay.
That was in 2008.
Yeah.
So I've been running this ever since. Went through a divorce and ended up with a blown alcohol motor.
Well, I guess you came out on top.
Funny how that works.
But
Isn't it?
you know, that's the same old story. I hear it often. You know, people end up with a race car and lose their house. But you know, you can't race a house, but you can sleep in a race car.
That's the one.
You know. What size blower is that on there?
We put a 1071 on it.
Okay.
And we're running at 40 over.
Yeah. Okay. How much pound of boost is that?
25 we're putting in this.
Yeah.
Big tube engine with a little blower.
Yeah.
We had an 871 and we were driving that at 50 over.
Okay. Well, you just dropped a bit too much.
Yeah, it was spinning at 11,800
Oh
RPM.
wow. Yeah.
And they cavitate at 12,400.
Yeah, but you're getting close to the red line there, aren't you? Yeah.
So the 1071, because I didn't want to cut into the
firewall, yeah.
firewall.
Yeah. So like, what would you go on to? What's 1271? Is that the next one up from there, or?
1271, but I wouldn't change it now.
Yeah.
We can only run to 75, so
Okay.
with a standard chassis car, you can't run any faster.
Well, have fun today. Thanks.
Well,
okay,
thank
Michael.
you.
Thank you. Ooh, there you go. There's Michael for you. So anyway, you guys are all from Stratford?
No.
No?
New Plymouth originally.
New Plymouth?
Yep.
Okay, well that's close, isn't it? Close-ish? Yeah.
Close, half an hour.
So wait, what do you think of the bacon and the egg sandwich?
You've done an awesome job. Thank you.
Oh no, Debbie did all the cooking.
Debbie's done an awesome job.
Yeah, Debbie's done a fantastic. Debbie does an amazing job. But without Debbie,
Her name was Mary.
yeah, oh, yeah. Well, that's if you wanted a Bloody Mary, you know. Yeah, her name's Debbie most of the time. Yeah, yeah. It's wonderful because when I'm in the good books, I get a slap on the ear when I'm watching TV. When I'm not in the good books, I don't get a slap. When I get two slaps, it's pretty good.
Okay, too much information this early.
Yeah, no, that was misinterpreted. The media often misinterpret things. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's bacon from Bid Food and eggs from Free Range Eggs.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
Get on that.
yeah. Well, you'll know how good they are depending on how long it takes them to go through you.
That's not how we rate it.
Hey guys, Matt Groves here from Automania Automotive Festival. We're here live at Event Finder Stadium on the Auckland's North Shore. We're now 5 or 6 years deep into the show, and it's been a great progress, and we're all about diversity, we're all about supporting people, we're all about supporting New Zealand car culture, breaking it down, breaking the barriers, creating new culture. We're working with charities, we're doing awesome things with cars and live action arenas and remote controlled stuff and beatboxing and strongman competitions and food and chilies, and it's just, we're all about not just a car show at Automania, and that's really what we like to focus on.
RevMob is a online motorcycle lifestyle brand. We do events, shows like this. We do charity events, the casual ride, as well as social meets. We just try to keep the motorcycle community active, safe, and yeah, pretty much that sums up RevMob in a nutshell.
I'm a disease and you are my cure. Right there, girl, you better move. Right there, can't fit into.
This is the joint I'm playing here. It's a Tiny Hawk by Emax. We've got these in stock at Hobby Station. If you're looking to get into drone flying, this is a really good place to start. One thing would be have a go on a simulator on your computer. There's a really good one called Velocidrone. And then two would be to get a Tiny Hawk. Fly these inside at night time when it's raining. You can fly them outside if it's not too windy as well. Really durable, so a good easy way to get into it without breaking a whole lot of expensive gear. They run off the same software as the bigger drones, so you'll get familiar with that, and just all around heaps of fun.
This is our 2004 Western Star, built for the sole purpose of the anti-bullying message and for what that's meant to portray and how that's meant to come across, and just to try and stop as much of that throughout schooling as much as we can, be it schooling or out of school and into work, and through other centres as well. So you can find a lot more information on Pink Shirt Day NZ. I believe it's pinkshirtday.co.nz. You can go on, they've got a lot from different companies and different groups getting in behind the message and what it stands for, as well as different ways to try and spot it and try and avoid it happening, whether it be with your kids at school or yourself at work. They'll help cover all bases and help you get help somewhere else if that's where it needs to get to.
Right there, girl, you better move. Right there, can't fit into.
Automania happens annually once a year. We're also teamed up with Big Boys Toys, which is a really cool, solid partnership for us. And we run one of the exhibition halls at Big Boys Toys, but the big Automania Festival that happens here at Event Finder Stadium once a year. automaniafestival.co.nz, or find us on Facebook or all the socials, Automania Automotive Festival.
Baby, it's just you and me. You and me. Baby, it's just you and me. Baby, it's just you and me.
Well, check this out, boys and girls. Renaissance Brewing down there in Blenheim in the South Island, or the mainland as they like to be called down there. Well, they should be called and they are called anyway. But go check this place out, man. It's amazing beer. The best way to describe this place is it's a bunch of Americans making a beer in New Zealand that sometimes gets delivered in a 36 Ford Coupe. How about that? They've got their own 36. Well, it's actually not. It belongs to the guy that works there. But you just got to try this beer. It's just amazing. I'll tell you one good thing about Renaissance beer. It's one of the best liquids you can find to wash down a good time pie. Here we are.
Tom turns up from them.
Down here. What's your name?
Oh,
Bob. Hey, Bob.
on the roof.
Happy birthday to you. It is your birthday, isn't it? It's not your birthday. Well, just want to tell you that Bob's turned up today with clean underwear, but he'll probably go home with them soiled.
Yeah, I will do.
So this is your car, Bob. How long have you had it? 30 plus years. Man, isn't it neat, eh? So how often do you get it out and race it?
The last 4 years.
Yeah. I hadn't seen it. That's why I was sort of asking you.
And
Whereabouts the hail from? Jalmudu. Oh, that's not far away. Down there in the old Tron. Oh, are you in the Tron in that area, or are you in Waitomo?
We're just down out to Kawa. You know what the Kawa is?
Kawa?
Yeah, just the other side of Kiki.
Outside of where?
Other side of Kiki.
Kiki?
Yeah, there's a little town just after Jalmudu.
Oh, Kiki. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so don't you love the smell of insulage in the morning? You don't? Man, it's sweet. Yeah, like... Yeah, but Bob, tell people the smell of insulage and it's insulage, not silage. Silage is a silly old name, you know. But you get up in the morning in the winter and you smell that insulage, eh? If you could eat it, you would.
Choke on it.
You choke on it because it's got a bit of straw in there.
Yeah. No, it's. I've had this car probably 30 plus years. We raced it. How many? 25.
Yeah, it's one of the original
Wild Bunch car.
Yeah.
Trying and built the frame to start with and then modified it all.
Isn't it neat? They said, "Why it's a Wild Bunch day today, isn't it?" You know.
It's all original steel cars.
Yeah.
All nice. No Mickey Mouse.
Yeah. What times did you used to run?
It runs 730 at 190.
730.
It's the BB record of it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, you'll beat Mike. He's 7.7.
Yeah, but he's had that out a lot. I haven't had this out for years, so I don't know what it's going to do.
Well, I'll be keeping an eye out for you. Yeah, don't broke me, Mr. Fudgy Pants.
I'll be worried.
Yeah. Oh well. Thanks to Good Time Pies, we're at the drags. Now, a great big thanks to our sponsors. We have Renaissance Brewing, we have Good Time Pies, and we have Deals on Wheels, we have Auckland Harley Davidson, we have Mothers, and we also have the boys down there at Swiss Tracks. And don't forget to go over the shore there and go to Protec Auto to have your Mustang fixed up. Well, that's about it for this week, and we'll see you again next episode. Woo!